Boker Tov to everyone. First, an interesting halacha. Many times, or sometimes, people miss the end of davening. So besides the David Hashem Oriri that we've been mentioning, the custom for saying David Hashem Oriri V'ishi, there's the custom, of course, of blowing the shofar. The shaila is, if a person did not hear the blowing of the shofar, or let's say someone is davening at home, or a lady's davening at home, is there still an inyan to blow the shofar? So there's a beautiful truth from the Tzitz Eliezer. He actually says that the takana was made dafka as a group, as a tzibur. However, many say that since the idea of the shofar, as the Rambam says, to wake up, there's no loss, and adarabah, it's a beautiful thing to blow the shofar. To really close your eyes, to try to think a little bit that the shofar is about waking up, is the entire goal. And based on that, of course, we're supposed to be thinking already after listening to the shofar, what should I work on? What's the most important thing that we should work on? So the Shulchan Aruch says in Hilchos Yom Kippurim, and certainly we should not wait till Yom Kippur, before Rosh Hashanah we want to take care of the most important things. So the Mishnah Berurah says one of the most important things is gezel, to really look and make sure and to check the checklist, to make sure that Chas Hashem there's nothing that's stolen, because a person will come back begilgal. It's very serious things that on top of all the averos is the Aver of Gezel. Number two is what the Shulchan Aruch says is Ben Adam lechaver comes before Ben Adam lamakom, because it says, and I'll explain why. According to some, the way they learn the Mishnah, that Averos that a person has Ben Adam lechaveroi, then if he doesn't do tshuva on those Averos, then even the Averos Ben Adam lamakom are not forgiven. That's a very, very powerful statement. In a way, this is based on the Rif, if you want to look it up. But in a way, it also works the other way. If a person taka does tshuva shleima, it could be that takes care of his avos benad mechavira. But certainly a person should not rely on that, and that's the Shulchan Aruch. Shulchan Aruch is telling us, make sure that a person does tshuva benad mechavira. What's perhaps the closest friend that we should take care of is our spouse. And although I think the husbands are scared that I'm going to mention this, but this chida, the chida that I recently saw, and I think it's also a pasuk in Mishlei. The Chida writes the following: a husband that sees, especially a ben Torah, someone that claims he's a ben Torah, that sees his wife doing something that he doesn't like, and he wants to be mitraem, he wants to critique her, he wants to scream at her, he wants to complain, he wants to criticize her. He says it's pointless, because a wife is a reflector. She reflects exactly our relationship, where we're holding with Hashem. And as much as it's difficult to swallow this, if a person lives with this and try for Elul, try into Rosh Hashanah. Tell me your Shalom Bayis is not better, I guarantee your Shalom Bayis will be better. Because when a person says to himself that this is a reflection of how my relationship with Hashem is, and that's what I have to work on, and even when there's something, it doesn't mean a person should have communication. He could tell his wife, wow, it's amazing what I need to work on. Thank you. And this way, a person doesn't keep it inside, because that's one of the difficulties of keeping everything inside. You don't have to keep it inside, but to realize that even if you're going to tell your wife something, it's going to be, wow, I need to work on this. And it's difficult, and maybe maybe you can help me out. But that it's not coming as a critique will change your life. This is a chida. And it's also a pasuk in Mishlei. In Mishlei it says, B'rtzois Hashem dar keish kam oivav yashli mimoy. When a person is straight with the Rabban Hashem, his enemies are going to be in peace with him too. It says Chazal, it's a Midrash Rabbah, fascinating. Oivav ze ishtoi b'nei beisai. This is a very powerful statement, and alvai this video should go to everyone, and we should take it to heart. As difficult as it is, especially in this generation where the Shalom Bayis is deteriorating beyond description, Havai should we zeich at least to go into Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, with Shalom Bayis, to make peace. This is a time where a person should not be makpid. Make peace and try it out. You'll see you have a different world.